A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of rhythm in my stride. What's going on, fuckers? Ugh. Ugh. Me personers. Let's see. Just gotta make sure all my things are working. So I got music, I got game audio. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good. Gotta pop out chat. So you freaks have voices. So you freak. Yeah, okay, I'm working. We're working. Don't even worry about it. Nobody worry about it. Spencer. Hello, everybody. Oh. Excuse me, I appear to have dropped some frames out of nowhere. I apologize. Minecraft. Excuse me while I announce my stream at streams. Here we go. Now I must come clean. The video title just farted. Me too. The video title is in fact the beginning of season 4, but I gotta be honest. Season 4 started yesterday. Ignore that. I'll talk about that in a second. Ignore that sound that my character just made. This is technically, it's still day 1. It's within 24, Steam, it's within 24 hours. How's that? But it's not really day 1 because it's after midnight. So, you know, just full transparency. Soup. Yes, soup. I love soup. Soup is really good. I had some, like, cream of chicken soup, and I usually eat it with, like, hot sauce and garlic, salt, and shit like that. It's really good. That's my preferred soup. Why are you translating Japanese? What is that symbol next to your name? Shark Bike Sam Vima VA Velma. I gotta be careful for a second while people streaming because I gotta show something really funny. Okay. Okay. So in the beginning of the season. Holy shit! I got crappy Wi-Fi. Yeah, I dropped frames at the beginning, but I'm fine now. But anyway. So there's something that was really fucking funny that happened in the beginning of the season. Okay. What happened? Miss Me Fam. I have no idea who you are. What happened is. Player Uzu, a person in the server, joined the game. And I went to spawn to see him. And we have a mod in the server called Figura, where you can change your player model, okay? Change your player model to be custom as anything as you want, okay? So, he got in spawn. I teleported to spawn using the waystones I'll show you here in a second. But I teleported to spawn. And for comedic effect, because I thought it would be funny, I slowly turned around to look at him, okay? This is what I saw. This is what I saw. Uzu claims up and down, he swears up and down that he's not a furry. He is so goddamn adamant that he's not a furry. He will tell you to your face, no, I am not a furry, I'm not a furry, I'm not a furry. Yet he shows up looking like this, and he swears that he does not know where this came from. He tells me as honestly as he can that he has no idea how that happened. How he became a fucking furry. I don't believe him. I think he was fucking with Figura before, became a furry, and left and didn't realize that it was cloud safe, so it remembers who he is. Anyways. So what happened is I decided, you know what? It's a good skin. So now I'm the furry. Why is my C key no longer zoom? Now I am the furry. Why is my C key unbound? What the hell just happened? Hold on. It's me. Now I am the furry. Where's my... for some reason my zoom key stopped working. I'm sorry. Hold on. Give me a minute while I look around. What? I think it's because I fucked with my FOV earlier. Hold on. Aether. Yes, I have Aether. Oh. Okay, my zoom key's broken for some reason. Interesting. This is a very interesting development that has happened. Fuck. I'm gonna have to restart because that's really annoying, actually. I don't know why that broke. Weird. Anyways, this furry is really, really fucking funny. No, I just checked it was not double-bound. This furry is really funny because I can make her scream. I go over here, you have this big menu, right? You have different skins you can choose, right? I choose a nether skin. You have, you can sit, sleep. Oop. You can sit, you can sleep. You can change your name. But what you can do is you can use this broken record button. And if you jitter click this, I torture people with that. It's really fucking funny. Anyways, I got to reboot my Minecraft because something broke, unfortunately. Hold on. Give me a minute. Apologies. I kind of want to be a furry. Well, nothing's stopping you. Not gonna lie. I'm doing it ironically, but it's also, let's be honest, it's really cute. I'm not gonna... Part of my ambience mod. She's really fucking cute. I love the character. I'm not a furry, but like, come on. Let's not kid ourselves here. Let's not put the blinders on and lie to ourselves. Hey Rex, does it still take like 30 minutes to launch Minecraft, or was it just a one-time thing? Okay, does my zoom key work again? Thank God. Okay, cool. It's lagging. Just a one-time, weird. Okay, so this is my house so far. I'm not done. This is just my starter base. I will definitely leave. Yeah, Rex for some reason had the Minecraft take 30 minutes to load, and then afterwards it's been fine every time. Would you? This character? Hell yeah, I would. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, dude. Let's not kid ourselves here. No, it was Bong Base, wasn't it? Hold on. The Aether portal is here? Yeah, there it is right there, I think, right? Yeah, so I gotta go this way. I had to kill the instance and relaunch. Yeah, I'm not like that. I kind of really like NeoForge. So this server's running on NeoForge and not Fabric because there's a few big mods that were Forge only. So I had to use NeoForge. But it honestly it's working really fucking well. You know how Fabric was like the hip and poppin', like the young kid on the block of mod loaders? NeoForge is that again. NeoForge is based off Forge, but it's cool now. You know? Ow! Anyways, we need to go back to the Aether because I need to find some more resources. I'm trying to get really good tools early game, and that stuff is Gravitite, which is in the Aether only, but it's very rare. So I gotta go search for it. 360! Also, this is one of my favorite biomes. Yeah, Forgotten Forest. Forgotten Forest looks really, really nice. One of my favorite biomes. This biome mod called All the Biomes, or not all the biomes, sorry, my god, called Oh the Biomes We've Gone is one of my favorite biome mods. It's very chaotic. It has I went the wrong way. It has a good mixture of like cool shit and crazy stuff. It has a good mixture of like normal regular biomes that you've seen in real life, and then this shit, which is just crazy fantasy stuff. There's the Aether. The fuck is that? You know what that was? I saw something moving over there. Happy Ghast! I like Fabric. You have to manually move everything to the mods folder and stuff. While on clients like Modern and Feather, you have to click the button and it's there. What? For me, it's one click and it's there too. I mean... Hey, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about. Fabric works like that too. For me, I just, once again, one click on there. I just click it and it works. So I'm not sure what issue you're having, but it was fine for me. Alright. That's right, boys. Welcome to the stream. This is what we're going to be doing. I'm just going to be flying around looking for Gravitite. Oh, I also need that yellow ore, because the yellow ore is the coal here, and you can't use normal coal to smelt gravitite. You need to use that yellow stuff to smelt gravitite. Huh? Says Sharkbite VA. Oh yeah, I mean for me, I don't need to do anything with the files at all. I just double click to the mods and it shows up. Like that's not a thing for me at all. Meow. Hello, Emma. Meow. Can you make Aether port huge like a nether port? What? Can you make Aether port huge like a nether port? I don't know what you mean by that. Port the nether? What do you mean? Sigh. Okay. I don't know what you mean by that. You're confusing me. I think they mean portal. Can you make another portal huge? Oh. I was totally taught fabric the wrong way. Hey man, that's my category. Meow! You've not seen the half of it. I'm currently dressed as a furry. I mean, we're having a good time here. Oh. Hacking. I'm hacking. Okay. Where's my gas? We also have the vanilla backport mod, so we have like a bunch of newer features, and I will be updating the vanilla backport as new updates come out. Where the fuck is the happy gas? There he is. Holy shit. So although these are like newer features recreated in older versions, they don't act the exact same way. So this guy's fucking gone. I ain't judging. Oh my god, Gravitite! What the hell? That's the rarest block right there. Oh my god, come on. Wait. I'm not a furry. I think it's funny, and this is a very cute avatar. I can't zoom in. Cool. I got stuff nose. Hey, you guys know that it's fucking exploding in Michigan right now? You guys know there's like wildfires and shit? Dude, it is so smoky outside. Like there is a haze across my town. I'm not a fuzzy. There is a thick haze of smoke across my entire town. Just a little while ago, we were in the purple area, which means it's as bad as it could be. My friend who works outside is legally required to wear a mask while at work. An N95 mask. Feather changed interface to Dawn or something, and it's actually shitty, especially compared to what we had before. Nice. Oh! Huh! Take deep breaths outside. Canada's giving us shit. I don't think it's Canada's fault that shit's on fire. I mean... Also, I do want to, I think at some point, reinstall Distant Horizon on the server. It's a little bit... The server has a lot of headway. Like, the server runs really well. I'm shocked at how well the server runs with all these people online. So I think I have enough headway to put on Distant Horizons again, so we can use that again. I think if I was president, I would make a pact with Canada called the Wildfire Pact, where if there's a wildfire in Canada, we are legally obligated to help extinguish the fires. That'd be great. Why is resistance lock so low? Because I was scared. This is a huge mod pack. I was scared it's gonna like crash the server, so I made it low on purpose, and that's why I severely suggested using Distant Horizons or Voxy to get higher render distance, because I was super scared. How many people is the max? It's unlimited. Nope, lies here. It's just the I'm scared the server is gonna lag too much with so many people online, but it's been totally fine. It's not even broken a sweat. Though I did, though Zuguamaba did make the game crash a few times, and I fixed that because lithium was causing a few issues. Had to remove lithium. Excuse me. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh my god. Leg. Your mama's lagging. Stop that. So I thought, the more you know, using the Book of Lore, yeah. Leave me alone! If anybody sees any Gravitite, just give me a little bit of a holler. Anyways, yeah, we drove into town. We drove to Rockford Day, and it was very smoky out. Like, very... Like, it is as bad as it is right here. This is Java. We're playing Jarver. Keep your eyes peeled for Gravitite. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, there's some. Oh, there's some over there, too. Oh, there's some over there, too. Oh, my God. We're rolling in it. Hell yeah, brother. Okay. Plenty of things. Plenty of things. We're having a good time. We're having a good time. Ow! Yeah, I really want to start building big projects, so I'm just trying to get... I'm almost trying to cheese my way through. So this mod pack that I made is not exactly designed for, like, progression stuff. It really is just a bunch of mods slammed together, I'll be honest. So if you ever join the server and are expecting, like, a progression system, it's really not. We're just here to have fun. We're not really here to, like, have a challenge or anything. It is what some people call mod slop. Remember one time I was on the Minecraft subreddit. Don't at me. The Minecraft subreddit. I know, Redditor. And somebody was talking about, like, mod slop, and I responded with something like, call me crazy, but I kind of like just throwing mods into a mod pack and just seeing what happens, right? I kind of like just playing like that because it's really nice. It's really fun. It's like early Minecraft feeling of figuring shit out for the first time again, right? And I got downvoted to hell. Apparently people don't like that. Apparently people don't like just throwing mods together. I do. Yeah, I think this is great. Oh my God, even more Gravitite. What the fuck? How's your net doing? There was a few dips there just now, but I think it's fine. You don't fly away, okay? Ow! I will say though that one thing I was considering doing, and I might still do, is there he goes. Is transitioning the server to being hosted by myself. Instead of paying for a server every 2 months, I think it's biannual or it's bi-monthly. I just host it on a Mac Mini or something. Nice. And then I can host it locally. But my friend is a literally my friend has a degree in Linux systems. Like on his wall, it says like a degree in Linux-based systems or some shit like that. Like, he has a degree in it. And he set up his own Minecraft server, so I'm gonna get his help for it, I think. He knows what he's doing. It's always good to have a friend in Linux degrees. Also, oh, I gotta get this, actually. A little while ago, I tried switching to Linux on my main PC, because I'm genuinely pretty sick of Microsoft. They're just a bunch of fuckheads, dude. I was sick of Windows and I want to switch over to Linux. And I've had issues with Linux in the past, and my friend knows this. So, one time I decided, alright, fuck it, let's try this again. And my friend came over to help me. He came over to help me set up Linux. Because I had so much issues in the past that he's like, all right, let's try this again with you, with me here. So I was like, okay. Ooh. Cheese and rice. So we got together, and for like 5 hours, we tried to switch my computer over to Linux. I am currently running Windows. Needless to say, it did not work. What happened? This is great, by the way. This is awesome. What happened is somehow Linux, this is true, somehow Linux broke my fucking Wi-Fi chip on my motherboard. Genuinely. For real. We installed Linux. I think we installed Zorin OS at first, and we realized that we could not connect to the internet, no matter what we did. We could not connect to the internet. Like it would not even detect there was even a card in it or anything like that, right? It was just genuinely gone. And plus, this is the guy, like, physically, yeah, the physical card in the motherboard. And remember, my friend has a degree in Linux. Like, he literally knows what he's doing, okay? So you can't say, like, oh, he just doesn't know what he's doing. He does. He went to school for this. Anyways. So we tried Zorin OS. It was not working. We could not connect to the internet, and we were like, okay, that's weird. Whatever. So we booted into, what did we try? We tried Mint afterwards, I think, because it's like, okay, this is not working. Something weird's happening with Zorin OS, it doesn't want to work. So we tried Mint afterwards. And same thing. It would not fucking work. No matter what we did, it just would not detect internet. So we're like, okay, so even though it's like an Intel chip, there has to be some weird driver compatibility that's not working, right? Right? Okay. So then, we decided to go back to Windows. And once again, in Windows, you can take a wild guess, the Wi-Fi was broken. We could not get Wi-Fi to work. And I was kind of getting concerned, so I'm like, okay, so obviously something's happening here. Obviously, we're missing a driver. So I went to the official motherboard website of my motherboard manufacturer and downloaded every single driver. Not only just the wireless drivers, but every single driver of the motherboard. And it would not work. Remember, before I installed Linux, it worked fine. After I installed Linux, it broke to shit. So, I said fuck it, and I just stuck with Windows. Whatever, dude. What the fuck ever. So, yeah, I've not had very good experiences with Windows. Or, sorry, with Linux. I have plenty of stories of how Linux has fucked me multiple times. In the butthole. Yeah, like, it's bad. Linux just does not work for me, man. I've tried, it doesn't work. One time, my hard drive, or my SSD, completely corrupted. Well, it's on Linux. Like, completely. I installed Ubuntu? Yes, Ubuntu. I installed Ubuntu. And, I was trying to figure out why my display was not being driven right. It was at like 100 hertz, but 1080p, or 1440p at like 75 hertz. And I was going through between drivers to see if it was like a driver issue, and I clicked on another driver, and my screen went black. Interesting. So I rebooted it, no drive connected. Huh. Turns out my fucking my NVMe SSD blew up. Like, was completely dead. Completely dead. So I had to buy a new one of those. That's great. And I was just changing like fucking drivers too. I wasn't fucking with anything to do with Wi-Fi or with storage. It literally just blew up. Like, I did nothing. My friend literally thought, as your pro, I must say, what am I doing? I didn't do anything wrong. I told my friend who has a Linux degree in this shit, and he literally was like, I don't know how that happened. I gave him the drive, and he literally put the drive in his computer, and he opened up like disk part, like the Linux version, and like did command line shit, and no matter what he did, he could not find it. It's like it wasn't even in the fucking server. It wasn't even like it was in the computer. It was like it was just gone. Just gone. And he told me that he's never seen it before. He doesn't know what the fuck that is. He tells me that he genuinely has never seen Linux give somebody so many issues. You know how Linus Tech Tips has like a bunch of Linux issues? That's me, except IRL. Like, I will constantly get butt-fucked by Linux. For no reason. And people fucking tell me, oh, Linux is so easy. It just works, guys. It just works. No, it doesn't. It does not just work. It does not. You can say that for as much as you want, but it does not just work. It's also annoying, though, because somebody in my Discord server, will continually keep suggesting Linux to everybody, no matter the use case. And I'm like, bro, stop, please. One time, think you get a new PC? No, I'm not. This PC's gonna live with me till it blows up. I'm not gonna do that. I'm attached to things. I'm attached to my PC. Actually, let me show you guys my PC real quick. You guys want to see what I got going here? Hold on. I got a half-eaten sandwich over here. I don't think there's anything that's gonna dox me in view. Actually, this will. Oh, that totally will. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Anyway, you want to see my PC? This is my PC. This is it. You like that? So it used to be in a tower, but I took it out and I zip tied it to a test bench, and now it's been like this forever. I'm gonna burp. You like it? See, I got my 3060 there. I got my that fan is making noise. I gotta replace that fan soon. Probably this cooler as well, because that cooler is too small. My liquid gold RAM down there. My power supply. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of this PC. If I ever get rid of this PC, I'm gonna just buy new parts for it. I don't want to get rid of it. For Yuzu. Yeah, so I'm not gonna get rid of that bad boy. Just to check, by the way, you guys do hear the music, right? I have music going in the background. You guys do hear that? You guys do hear that? Yes, you guys hear that. Okay. Just checking, because sometimes I'll have audio issues on my stream, and nobody will tell me. They'll just listen to it. So I gotta make sure there's no audio issues, because people just don't tell me that something's wrong with it. I see other streamers who, will, click their tongue and pop the microphone, and people will lose their goddamn shit. Meanwhile, you fuckers don't tell me anything. If there's something wrong, nobody fucking says anything, ever. So, I gotta be careful. I'm here so no, Rex, you do it too. Don't even at me, dude. You do it too. Microsoft chipping. Well, I'm also just loud. Back in middle school, I was told that in order to be in the play, I had to project my voice and not yell, but project, and I never recovered from that. Mike muted. I'll fucking kill you. Yeah, they told me to project my voice, and I never recovered. Shut the fuck up, Rex! Also, I'm not sure if Zig is watching, but I hope they. I do want to say, I borrowed Zig's Ghast a little while ago for the Aether, and I lost it. I tried to mount it, and I fell, and I think it went into the overworld. Like it went down below the void into the overworld. So instead, I just admin abused and spawned a new one in, which I'm writing right now. Zig doesn't know. Anyways. We have 15 Gravitite so far. I think I'm going to start heading back. Probably enough. Also, Gravitite is pretty hard to spot sometimes. I feel like I have a hard time seeing it. Speaking of which... Okay. Man, this chat was getting heated. No. We seem fine. Gravitite. Do any of you have Amethyst? No, probably not. But free cam is allowed, Lie. You can use free cam. It's okay, I won't judge you. Only a little bit. Only a little bit. If you lose server, yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Alright, let's start heading back. Back home. And I'll toss Zig's gas into the fucking void. Like I did last time. I'm just gonna warn you guys, I will have to take a shit shortly. I'm just saying. I will need to take a big fat dump. I'm gonna shit all over everybody on stream right now. Where's my maid goal? Hello? Oh. There it is. There we go. You? You don't know my fucking channel, bro. You don't know my goddamn channel. I'm a little bit worried that I'm gonna run out of this yellow stuff when I get back home, because it burns extra fast when you're smelting this. So like I said earlier, the only way to smelt Gravitite is with this Ambrosium stuff. So I need, and it smells like 3 times as fast for one thing. So I gotta be careful. Oh, this is just all open space. Let me actually, I'm gonna follow the island back. I don't see anything. I almost feel like going sideways like this is faster. I'm not sure. I'm going. Oh my goodness. The piss ore. Yes. You get it. You understand me. There's a dungeon up there. I gotta give this Happy Gas a speed boost, I think. I think Happy Gas are so cool, it's just that they're so dog shit slow that it's like barely even worth using them. Like you have to spawn one at the place you want to build, right? They're like almost... Happy Gas are so annoying because they're like almost useful, but they're not, right? They're just that slow. The Golden Orb of Enlightenment. Going home. We're like, what is this? Like 2.5 blocks a second right now? I think they're meant to be a transport method between minecarts and elytras. Bruh. Minecarts are so much faster than this. What do you mean? Also, sprint jumping is faster than minecart, so... Like, minecarts are dog shit, dude. Minecarts are so useless. Minecart can't fly. Minecart can go faster, dumbass. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! What about fireworks? Fireworks require you to have an elytra. We flew a long ways away. Holy shit. Where's the portal? I think it's this big island. Oh, there it is. Going up! Cushion is the fast. Give her to make you fly faster. Yeah, but Elytra's not even part of the conversation, right? We're talking about minecarts versus Happy Gas, not Happy Gas versus Elytra. Oh, is that why the CQ was broken last time? Because it was zoomed out? Whatever, I'm over it. Ugh. Alright, I gotta go take a shit real quick. I gotta go take a dump. Maybe I have that diarrhea disease. Bathroom! I'll be back. I'll make sure to shut my microphone so you can hear me take a shit. Actually, Rex, you are now an admin. If anybody starts being a shit, you can ban them. Alright. I'll be back. Oh, I gotta mute my phone. You don't want to hear me taking a shit. Hear my dump. I was not gone that long. Calm down. Calm down. Hello, Aqua. I was taking a shit. I apologize. Alright, did anybody get banned? Alright, Rex is no longer moderator. How do I remove you from moderator? There you go. Bright lettuce. I did not. I just took a shit and came back. It's not... So what if it takes me a little while to take a shit? Listen, if I had diarrhea lettuce, you'd know. I'd make a video about it, because I think it's kind of funny to have diarrhea lettuce. Alright, I'm still not home yet. Welcome back. Oh, my fucking audio is broken. Hold on. I banned everyone? Good. Good. So, guys. Generation 6, huh? Dude, I'm so happy that the wilderness is almost over. I did not survive it. I cannot fucking wait to start making new content about a new series. Oh my god. Should anything new since your last video or no? Apparently people are finding employees of Hasbro who are working on the show. Like, there are people saying, "Oh, I'm working on a secret project," and they're like a character designer or something like that. But oh my god, I almost just fell off. But mostly, no, not really. There's not really anything new. Not anything worth making a video about, at least. Like, if there was like a new huge leak or something, then I would make a video, yeah, but there's not. Excuse me. Bruh. Come back. Oh my god! I'm a fucking master gamer! Oh my god. You see that? That was crazy! You see that? That was lit as hell! That fucker hit me with a... So these floating guys around, I'm not sure, there's one around here somewhere. They're like gas, except they'll hit you with like a puff of air and they'll blow you around. I got hit from the back. Context. Phrasing. I got hit from the back, and it pushed me onto the gas. That was fucking crazy. That was crazy, dude. I thought MLP was dead like Power Rangers until the video. We were always, I say we as if I had anything to do with it, but we were always aware that they were working on something new. We didn't know what it was or when it would happen. But yeah, so it looks like it's happening. It was only a matter of time until something new came out. It's just wondering when that time came, right? Is it you? What? Might be. That was sick. Yeah, I do feel like I made a bit of a mistake in my video when I said, "Are we getting more G4?" Because rereading it, it seems unlikely. Maybe they're just talking about like, what do you think they're gonna do for G6, or is it still too early to really make any guesses? Hi, Andrew. How are you doing? Hi. Why'd you put that in quotation marks? Yeah, it is still early to really say what it's gonna be about, but from the leaked presentation that we saw, or like the sign-up page that we saw, it will be a whole new generation, like properly a new generation. So new characters, or at least recycled characters. New setting. It'll be a proper reboot. Honestly, it might be very similar to G4, but it won't be G4, you know? It'll be different, but the same, right? It might literally be like the feeling of G4, where it's like a more honest story and not just teacups and shit. But it will be I gotta kill myself. But it will be a new everything. All right, start smelling shit. This should hopefully give me enough for all my tools. Watch them change your strategy mid-series, mangling it beyond recognition. Stop that! Stop that! Stop that! Stop saying that! I hate that. Stop saying that. My honest-to-God guess, okay, is that in this new generation, they will have, they will either reuse Pinky, Twilight, and Rainbow, or they will have new characters that are suspiciously similar to these characters, right? Just like a G5, how G5 had Zip, who was Rainbow Dash. They had Sunny, who was Twilight, that kind of shit. Because, once again, Chris Cox will not greenlight any show unless it has those three characters. At least that's how it was for Camp Cutie Mark. The only reason why Camp Cutie Mark got greenlit was because it had those three characters in it, plus Misty. So either they're going to outright just reuse those characters for G6, or they're going to make characters that are suspiciously similar to those characters, like legally distinct kind of shit. Oh, there goes Zig. Everyone dying. I am. Camp Cutie Mark with bootleg G4 characters. I don't know. There's things you could do with Camp Cutie Mark to make it good, but I don't know. I like to stay hopeful no matter what, and I think it could have been okay. The fact that they're getting Lauren Faust back, or at least her for the announcement, is big. I heard Tabi MLP, I think, say that that she wasn't going to be involved in any major way. But she's still at least at the Comic Con. So we'll see. One plus 4? What? Huh? Who the fuck? Was that zombie? Oh, it's probably a zombie. CXCD's worst nightmare. Gen 6 My AI ponies. Wow, you're so funny. Wow, good job. Did you make that one up all yourself? Yeah, but we only have, like, what, 8 days left to figure out what the fuck it is, so we'll see. Yeah, but Tabi MLP is saying that Lauren Faust is not involved in the new series. She is just there to unveil it and give her, like, blessing to the series or whatever. So, I mean, we'll fucking see, right? Who knows what's gonna happen? I would love new characters with new personalities. Not gonna happen. I can guarantee you that they're probably gonna reuse characters. Or maybe not guarantee, but put in characters within the same archetypes. Do they stream them as well? Honestly, I don't know. I'd imagine so. They usually do. I don't know. Somebody who's more familiar with Comic Cons, answer. Speak up, would ya? Because I really don't know. I know that they'll usually record them and release them later. If they don't stream them. I don't know. There are some dogs barking. I think my mom's home. I gotta close my door real quick. Hold on. Turn my AC. It's getting hot in here. It's a bit roasty toasty in here, huh? Alright. That'll be good enough for me. I'll guarantee you that people will be live tweeting it. Guarantee. So, even if you don't see it immediately, there will be people talking about it. Roasted CXE... What? Good appetite. I think I probably have enough for most of the armor. I'm not sure. I think I do. I think, isn't Gravitite like the most strongest armor in the entire Aether mod, except it's not like a boss dungeon thing, it just is there? Not sure. I'm waiting for one more to make boots. Boots, 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 boots. I wonder what Gravitite does. 2, 3 plus 2 toughness. Hello. What's up, Holmes? Ellie is going to the groomers. Lauren said on Instagram that she knows nothing about any MLP reboot. Well, let's be let's be for real. Like, I'm not saying that I don't believe her, but NDAs are a thing, man. Like, well, let's not kid ourselves here. Let's not pretend that NDAs don't exist. Yeah, I'm not saying that I don't believe her, but I could very easily see a situation where she legally can't say anything about it, right? I mean, that happens all the time, where somebody wants to say something about something, but they can't, so they just lie about it and say they don't know. Like, that happens all the time. That happens constantly. So I wouldn't exactly, take her word at face value. Because how many times has it happened where somebody goes, oh, I don't know anything about that, but then a month later shows up that, oh, wait, they do, right? So let's not get ourselves here. I mean, it is possible, like Tabi MLP said, it's entirely possible where Lauren Faust actually has absolutely zero idea about anything, and she was just invited to the con to host the con, and that's totally possible. Well, that's 100% possible. I'm not saying it isn't, but I'm also saying it's very possible that she just did know and just didn't say anything, right? Either is very possible. Let's not kid ourselves. Marvel. Yeah, Marvel does that shit all the time. Like, Tom Holland says that all the time. Oh, I don't know anything about anything. And then a month later, oh my god, he's part of Spider-Man. Andrew Maguire, or Andrew Garfield had to say that for Spider-Man No Way Home. Oh, I don't know anything about that. And he wasn't it, right? I'm excited. But it also does seem like Hasbro is doing the right things to announce it, because why would they... Hasbro's not as dumb as you think they are, okay? I know people like to say, oh my god, Hasbro doesn't know this, oh my god, they're dumb. Why'd they do this? Hasbro has their ear to the ground a lot more than you think they do. Like, a lot more. They're not stupid. They're just dumb. And so they very probably did hear muttering about what people wanted, right? When that Camp Cutie Mark leak came out, people were freaking the fuck out. And that might have resulted in Hasbro canceling it because they're like, oh shit, this is not what people want. And it's going to get very negative feedback if we release it like this. So I would not be shocked at all if Hasbro decided to cancel Camp Cutie Mark and do something different. I don't know. Oh, there goes Lai. Shit, says Lai. You at my base? Hey, what's this fucker doing here? Hold on, let me just slowly make my way towards you. Give me a minute. Let me just very slowly, very carefully march my way up these ill-fitting stairs. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Nice. Hate it so much? Well, maybe you should just turn off your ears then, bro. Are you saying a corporation listens to the people? That sounds ridiculous. Well, no. Hasbro reacts very negatively to negative criticism. Hasbro is one of those companies where if they hear shit happening, they're gonna not do that, right? Like, every time Hasbro starts, like, copywriting people for using clips, they'll stop it because people react negatively and are like, oh my god, Hasbro shit, so they'll stop it. Happens a lot. Like, for all the shit Hasbro's done negatively, they've been relatively lenient when it comes to the MLP brand. Like, yes, they did, like, strike down, Like, yes, they did strike down, shit like Button Mash's Adventure. Cease and desist to certain people, but overall, they've been relatively lenient. Like, Lullaby for a Princess was fine, Snowdrop was fine, that kind of shit. For every one time they take down something, there's 100 other examples of them not, right? I gotta turn my AC, it's too cold in here. I thought it was hot in here, but apparently not. So yeah, Hasbro reacts to negative criticism a lot. A lot. You'd be surprised. No bone. Nobody. I have no deep slate. I've not even hit the deep slate layer yet, bro. Who's texting me right now? Yeah, I'm very excited to see what's going to happen. Because I read that leaked presentation thing. And I read it, I'm like, are they working on more G4? Because that would be like the best possible case scenario. Can you imagine if they release a G6 and a new G4? Like, what the fuck? That's never happened before. But like, why would they're not allowed to not do that, right? But I read that, and that's what I heard. That's what I got from that. But that might not be true. I said that though because there's backup context of the fact that Boom Studios is making G4 comics again, which is like, what the hell, right? So why would they make G4 comics but also make G6 without also making G4, right? So that's kind of my idea of why I thought maybe there could be a chance. But that'd be so awesome. That would be so awesome. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Fucking July 24th comes around. Lauren Foss goes on stage. Hey guys, we're doing more G4 and here's some G6. What? What the hell? I guess anything's possible, but holy shit, dude. Andesite. Okay, this is what I need right now. Both sides are unsatisfied. Are satisfied. Yeah, because the idealistic version is that it's animated by two different studios, right? So it doesn't like step on each other, right? They can both act independently from one another, right? That would be the ideal scenario, but it's a pipe dream. But like, what if, man? Because like, what the fuck else was that? It was a weird phrasing, right? Well, how else would you? I don't know. I'm very curious to see what's gonna happen in 2020 and July 24th. I really want to see, man. Oh, this is very useful to me right now, actually. I want to use this quite a bit. Why is that a thing? If you right-click a block, it goes to the ceiling. Hello, Just Tired. I was talking about how I really would think it would be very funny if G6 came out with also G4. What song name? It is called Neon Lights by Jop. Let me get some zinc. Ansrew. Yeah, what's up, Holmes? Where is the waste? What is the Waystone mod part of? It is just its own thing. It's just called Waystones. It's not part of any other mod. I think maybe at one point in time, like in the far past, it used to be part of another mod, but now it's its own thing. It's its own separate thing. He's gone. Okay. What's this shit? Viridum. Cool. I don't know what the fuck that is. With who do you play? This is a public server, my own public server. So just whoever the fuck. I don't care if G6 turns out good. I'm not interested, to be honest. Okay, cool. Then you stay over there and just talk to yourself in the corner. Then we'll all enjoy the new series, collectively without you. I don't care that you don't care, because I'm gonna care. You know what I want to listen to? I want to listen to people tell me how much they don't care about a new series. Thank you. Cool. I'm so glad you don't care about the new series. We'll enjoy this series, and you won't over in your own corner, okay? Like, let me tell you, like, imagine if G5 came out, and I was like, God, I just don't care about the series, guys. Guys, I don't care about the series. Guys, everybody, I don't care about the series. Like, what the fuck? You get pretty annoyed. Oh, what the hell? I came down here. I'm looking for some iron because, I think Create might need some iron for some of their stuff. I'm not sure. And I have literally 0 iron, so... I just burped and it hurt. There we go. Thanks! Explanation point, exclamation point. I had a very, very scary encounter last night. I was laying in bed. I hope G6 turns out to be toddler slot, because at least the kids can enjoy it while the fandom will be molding. No. No, actually. You're gay. Anyways. Last night, I was trying to fall asleep, and I heard a bzz, 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 like really loud buzzing sound. It's like, oh my god, what the fuck? At first, I thought it was a moth that got caught in my room. And I turned my phone flashlight to find it because I wanted to get out of there. I didn't want to kill it. I wanted to carefully maneuver it out, right? I saw the biggest fucking bug of my entire goddamn life. Oh my god. It was the size of my hand, dude. It was fucking massive. It was so big. But was it, I don't know, like a cockroach? It was fucking scary as hell. So I got up and I pulled the, it crawled under the painting on my wall. I grabbed the painting out of my wall. It looked cool. I was trying to sleep, bro. I pulled the painting off my wall and I killed it. It was fucking terrible. Yeah, but the fandom does not. What? What are you talking about? Dude, it was fucking horrifying. I don't even know how a guy that big got into my fucking bedroom. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna tape up every hole in my goddamn room with fucking spray foam. I can't be trying to sleep and have bugs on me, dude. That's horrifying. Where the fuck did he come from? It was just horrifying. Just the scariest shit ever. What's this stuff? Lead! Lead! More zinc. This stuff is good for Create, which I'm gonna be getting into really shortly. I want to create a flying hot air balloon. That's my goal. Not for today or anything, but just generally. Also, so yeah, I did not sleep for a while that night, yesterday. It took me a couple hours to fall asleep because I was like, what if there's a cockroach crawling on my fucking... crawling my face in the middle of the night. I finally fell asleep, though. Finally. And I had a very interesting dream. Very interesting dream. I had a very, very interesting dream. You guys want to know what the dream's about? Really create a little bit, not a crazy amount, but a little bit. I know how it works. I know the general concept behind it. Alright. So I had a really weird fucking dream last night where I was in London for some reason. I'm not sure why. I was in London though, and for some inexplainable reason I had a British friend there, and he was telling me he was giving me a tour of the London Underground. Okay? But the London Underground was not just trains. It was a school. There was an underground school down there, okay? Interesting, right? Well, then my British friend who was showing me around the underground went into a classroom. And I was just kind of hovering around, you know, being awkward, right? Because I'm like, oh my god, he's talking to somebody who I don't know. I'm just going to stay quiet. And then I realized, the friend told me that this was not any ordinary classroom. This was the classroom for orphans. Orphaned children. It's like, oh, fuck. And then a little kid came up to me. This is fucking crazy. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. A little kid came up to me. And he looked like he wasn't like an orphan or anything. He just looked like a normal kid to me. But he came up to me and he asked me in like a British, like a sad British accent, like, Mister, excuse me, do you have parents? And I looked at this kid and I'm like, oh no. What the fuck do I say to an orphan? What the fuck do I say? So I go, yeah, I do. And I love them very much. And the orphaned kid goes, oh, it must be nice. I remember loving my parents. And I was like, oh. I remember thinking, oh my fucking god. And then I woke up from my alarm. I got a phone call from somebody, and so I woke up to the alarm. I don't fucking know why that was my dream last night, but it was. I had a dream where I went to an orphanage. A kid was like, "Do you have parents?" I remember my parents. I loved them. It's fucking weird, dude. It's fucking weird. I remember the classroom too. I distinctly remember what it looks like. It had like glass windows out front. It was crazy. I don't know, man. It's just fucking hilarious. At the time, I didn't think it was funny. I was like, what the fuck was that dream? But now that I'm, like, retelling the story, it's fucking hilarious. Like, what the fuck, dude? Excuse me, sir. Did you have parents, too? I mean, do you have parents? Yes. What the fuck? This is CXCD 2026, laughing at orphans. Just stupid, dude. I can't explain that. Yeah, that was my dream. Wild ass dream. Fucking... Chew. What a weird feature. Why can't you do that? The create mod. Okay, so the create mod. Yeah. Dreams usually tell you about your subconscious. Overwrites the normal way stone crafting recipe. Yeah, lie. I did that on purpose. Lie, that was on purpose. I did that on purpose. That was a separate mod I had to install to make that happen. The fuck? Oh shit. Why that's so dumb? Waystones let you teleport across the entire fucking map instantaneously no matter where you are. I think making the recipe a little bit more expensive is perfectly reasonable. It is literally instant travel. I think it's okay to make it just a little bit more expensive. Plus, they still naturally generate... No, it's not! They still naturally generate in villages anyways. So even then, you can still just go fucking steal one. You're just saying it's dumb because you don't want to put in the effort to do it. That's why. Which I can't find. Sucks to suck? I don't fucking know. Good luck. Dreams usually tell you about your subconscious. What the fuck? Part of my subconscious. What part of my subconscious is telling me to talk about London Underground classrooms with orphans in them? Like, what am I doing here? '60s orphan confirmed. I am not. My parents are still alive. Can you become an adult orphan? Like, if your parents die when you're, like, 26, like, are you still an orphan? Or is that, like, oops? Or is that, like, only something that kids can be? I mean, yeah? So my grandma and grandpa are orphans because their parents are dead? Is that what is that what you're saying right now? Okay. My grandpa was talking to me about the fact that back in the day, when he was 10 years old, he drove like a 1930. It is not really. It is the brain processing stuff and hallucinating. It is complex and needs more research. What part of underground London classrooms full of orphans does my subconscious tell me about? Like, what are we? We're seeing into the past, present, and future, and you have powers. What part of fucking... Is there gonna be underground orphan classrooms in the future? What the fuck do you mean? Just saying shit, bro. Just saying shit. Underground orphan classrooms coming to a city near you. I need more chests. Underground orphan classrooms. Get ready for the next generation. Just saying, dreams are dreams and don't really mean anything. Okay. I'm just saying that I wonder where my orphan part is going to come in. Okay. I need some pants. Chest plate. Helmet. Am I going to start floating if I put this all on? Any boosts? Anything that happens when I do this? Doesn't really seem like it. Boots, 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 boots. Oh, fuck. Dropped everything on the floor. Why is that a button? Alright, gentlemen. Underground orphan. Man, why can't I have any dreams about... Oh my god. Why can't I have any dreams about, like, MLP or some shit? Why does it have to fucking be, like, real life? Why can't I have pony dreams, right? Why do I have to have fucking... like, real-life, boring-ass dreams, right? Had to be you. Bone, 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 bone. Alright. They're on the ceiling, Bone. I jump out if I've been opening another person or something. Bone, they're on the ceiling. Alright. we're going to begin our create adventure. Now, number one thing to do to get warmed up, is to build a wheat farm, a automatic wheat farm. So I need to figure out some way to at least just start getting shit ready. So we're gonna do this. What I need is... What do I need? Harvester? Yep, I remember that. So we need andesite alloys and iron sheets or plates. Probably iron sheets. So how do we get andesite alloys? We combine it with iron nuggets. Nice. Somebody should draw me some art about underground orphanages in the London. I think that piece of art would go sick and hard and cool. Underground London orphanages. Wait, oh shit, did I need... What? Oh, I can do either or. Which one would be cheaper? I guess I have more andesite, so I should use more andesite, right? Isn't that my list? Drawing list? Hell yeah, brother. Underground orphanages for London children. British children. Figure that shit out. You will adopt an orphan from Britain in the future. That's right, I will. Yeah. Of course. I don't even know where the fuck I got that from, I'll be honest. Like, what the fuck? Sturdier rocks. Oh, I didn't pop it in chat. That's weird. Am I crashing? No. Iron sheets is a bonker. I need a presser, which is block of iron, andesite casing, which is... What? I need a deployer? Or I just put it on... I manually put it on stripped logs. Okay. Alright. I've been streaming for long enough. I'm tired. I'm gonna get out of here, I think. Streaming is the hardest job in the world. Delete stream. Rex, are you gonna do that for me? Are you gonna draw underground, London underground subway station, but it also has an elementary school full of orphans in it? You gonna draw that for me? Appreciate it. Have to go for the day now. Goodbye forever, freaks. I'm out of here, fuckers.